Hello, hello. Anybody there? Hello. Good evening, everyone. Hey, hey, hey. I finished the addition of the bell. You know, yesterday we had this idea to have a bell that you can actually ring to call the people on top of the fortress. So it's there now. It's there now. You can ring the bell. I also found some good sounds for it, and yeah, which are here on free sound. And I used this bell. I just improved it a bit, so I just changed slightly the shape, and I changed the texture as well. But I think it's pretty good. It's okay. It does what it should do. So today we continue to try to polish the game for the release. There are so many things I would like to do, but yeah, let's start one by one. The first thing that I want to do tonight is I have upscaled this elf texture thingy, and there was part of the old game, right? And I would like to see how it looks, right, if we put it on top of the current. Now, one of the problem of this is that, as you can see, there is a lot of space between the middle and the side, right? And yeah, I think that the editor crashed and brought together a lot of stuff. Oh, bum, 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 bum. I never seen that message. Skylab waiting for cube map final texture. Never seen it. Interesting though. Okay, so I should re-import this because actually it didn't save. And we can open our details panel and see if we can do something about that. At the moment here there are multiple images. There is just a gray color, right, like that, like yeah, and then there is now we could try to substitute, so let's try to duplicate this one. There is also another and I don't understand what is it. Inventory BG is actually a variable. Very strange. Interesting. 425, 368. Doesn't make any difference. I think that the reasoning is always the same, that this is a canvas, and being a canvas is not is not scaling as expected. It's kind of strange though. So this picture does not care about us. Okay. but this picture does. So why 325? I mean, why this picture? Huh? That's kind of strange, huh? I think because probably it's applied as stylable, or because it was applied as stylable. Okay. I mean, the first problem I see is obviously that, as I was saying, it is using a lot of space, right? It's using a lot of space. So one thing we could do is to actually tile it at least twice, so that the whole border becomes way smaller, because I think this border is very thick, right? So it's really too much. The problem is, how can we tile this without destroying it? I mean, we can try. So basically what we are saying is we want to have this 4 times bigger, but it's already fairly big though, because this is already, it's kind of a weird number. It's 652. I don't know exactly why, but it's kind of a weird let me see if we can make it a 1024, which is not exactly double. And but I think would still be too much. I think would still be too much. I think would still be too much. Papapara. And upload finished. Papapara. Hello, Ula. Hi. Hello, Funner. Everything is going good, thank you. How is your day? So the problem is that I don't know exactly how to cut it, but I think that I think originally it was like this. I think originally it was like this. Yeah, the problem is here, because here, where is the cut, right? I don't see the cut. It's probably between the two leaves. We can try. I mean, we can fix it, right? But here we are like in an awkward situation now because we don't have this piece. That is probably why it was not 512. I mean, wherever I cut here, I'm going to do damages, right? I mean, the only place where I can really cut is here, but this is not enough. This is probably enough. But it will be very repeated, so we will have to... And it will not, yes, it will not. Right. I mean, it's not super visible, right? But because at the end it's just a border. I mean, it is a bit visible actually, because like here, for example, is really fucked up, right? It is really fucked up. I mean, I can fix all that. I'm just trying to understand if it's worth it, right? If it's something that we want to use or not. If it's something that is worth it or not. I'm doing something stupid because this part actually is not is gonna go away. Yeah, because now what we need, right? We need to. Okay, we will fix it, but basically what we need now is to duplicate all this. And duplicate it vertically, right? So that. Huh? Why is it doing this? Okay. So that this becomes the real bottom. But then we have obviously to solve this part. And to solve this part, we can, or we do it with a giant clone. But I don't know if it's a good idea. I mean, I can try. It's a bit risky. Let me duplicate this because I think we arrived at a good point and I don't want to destroy it. I don't want to destroy it. Not sure if you understand what I'm trying to do, but what I'm trying to do is basically to reduce the space that we have on the side by making the image way more, I mean, way bigger, right? Which results in I don't even know if it's there actually, or if it's here. I think it's more here than there. never find it again. Anyway. So this part here in theory should disappear, right? Should disappear. So all this becomes becomes a full background. The only thing that we have to ensure is that this corner, right, is not destroyed. That is the only thing that we have to kind of ensure. No, I think here I'm using a tool that's probably a bit too big. But yeah. Hey, here is not perfect. No, it's anything but perfect actually. Okay. Now here I don't know what I want, but in theory I think we want left, right? So probably this needs to be reduced somehow. And this needs to be reduced as well. If it looks like a leaf, it's better. If it doesn't, it's fine. Okay. Now, it is kind of broken, right? But I think it's reasonably broken. I think it's very reasonably broken. Wow, that was, I don't know how I did it, but fantastic. It just worked. Yeah, we definitely have a problem here that I don't know how to solve though, because we have a number of endings that are actually not ending anywhere, right? Like this one is not really ending, and is a problem. I don't know how it was originally, but I think that this was probably part of this. So, and this, and this probably had a leaf on top, right? This part is had a leaf on top. Yeah, pretty much. You know what we can do? We can just put another leaf here and GG. Like if nothing happened. So that is covering the damage, right? It's covering the damage now. I didn't really do it properly, but yeah. So that is covering the damage. Everything else seems to be fine. Kind of fine. Okay. So this is basically double the size. So now if I export it again and I put it in else BG2, for example, right? And we import it again. Now there is 4 times. So being 4 times, the border will be extremely smaller. So that's what I'm trying to, what I'm counting on, right? That yes, it will also be less nice probably to see. Like here is way nicer, but it's occupying less space. So we have the choice, or we make the window bigger and we occupy more space, or like I'm trying now, we just use the higher resolution version and we adapt it so the border, yeah, you see the border will become way smaller, right? Way smaller. Will become way smaller. So which one you prefer? Which one you prefer? You prefer this one? Now there is a lot of text. It will not always be like that, obviously, but you prefer this one. Let me zoom it in a bit, maybe. I don't know. So do you prefer this? Now it will not be like big like this on the screen, right? But do you prefer this one where the border is smaller and the border is smaller, so it means that the leaves are just the border and not really becoming too annoying on the inside of the window, but obviously they have a bit less resolution overall? Or you prefer this version that has a way bigger leaves, but obviously is starting to impact, you see how much is impacting the space that we have, right? I think I like both, actually. I like both. I don't know, I mean, maybe I need to see it in game with the actual sides. But I think that this is definitely better than the one that we have now. The one that we have now is this, which is very practical, right? It's a very practical one, so super clean, super simple, but it's not really nice in any way, right? So it's very rough. It's very rough. So I think probably I will try with the second one that I put there, BG2. And now the question is now, and we should remove the, we should remove this one and this one. So basically the window becomes transparent, fully transparent, right? Now this GM edit is kind of misplaced, but it's okay. In theory, we never have a description that is that long. Okay, let me see how it looks. But the problem is that if we do it, right, we will then have somehow to do it for all the windows. Which I don't know really if I want to do. So we will have to do the container window. Well, at least all the windows that are that sides, right? I mean, we can start to do a few, and then we do all as we go, right? So it's not that we have to do them all now. Yeah, because this one, for example, right, is the one for the container, and the one for the container has a very different ratio. So it's way longer and it's way thinner. So this means that I will have to stretch this texture, right? Removing the tiling, yeah. I think it works okay anyway. I don't know if I really like these two parts where let me see. What is that? I see. Yeah, this two part looks a bit look a bit like messed up. I don't know. We can change it. I don't know. If I do this, what happens? Boom, 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 boom. I think originally one was the opposite of the other. They were just flipped. But yeah, I think so. I think if I take, for example, if I take this part and then I copy paste it and then I rotate it 180. No. And then I put it there, it's probably going to work. No. It's not going to work. Well, in theory I can put it as is. No, I cannot. Because the outside is the inside. Do I have to mirror it then or what? I can try to mirror it. I don't know. I was thinking it would work, but it is not working. So if I flip the layer, if I flip it horizontally and then I rotate it 180, but the inside is probably only like this. But then I will have to work a bit my way through this because it's not really correct. But I think it's already better than what it was, actually. I can probably delete... Yeah, I can probably delete that. So the transition is a bit nicer. Yeah, I think that's already nicer than... And then here is a bit of a mess, I have to say. Here is a bit of a mess, so... I think also we have to somehow clone it from maybe here. And then we can delete. And this part I think will be all deleted, actually. It will just remain one leaf like that. Now I don't understand too much why we have all this. Because this is the one that I rotated. No, it's not the one that I rotated. Just that there is that much, yeah. I see. Yeah. I think it's fine. I think like this is already less evident because those two places were very annoying. Oh fuck, we have another one here. No. We have another one here. Hmm. It's the same problem. It's the same problem. I mean, I can have this leaf come out, but then this one, I don't know how to... Well, maybe we can do... If I do it smaller, it may look like one is on top of the other, no? Maybe. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's fine. It's not perfect because in theory this should be a dark green color, right? Instead of... Yeah, should be more something like that, then... Okay, anyway, it's a very minor thing, but I think now it's better. Okay, let me save it like this. Let me save it. We can import it. Yeah, I cannot save because I have my game up. Okay. So yeah, in theory we can apply this everywhere, right? So for example, here as well. I mean, we will have to move a bit, few things, like for example, this rename button now is not really centered there, so we will have to move it slightly. Yeah. Is it better? I think it is better, no? It's better than before. I think it's better than before. So how many windows can we fix like this? Well, all the ones that are pop-ups, that are easy pop-ups, we can fix because it's just a matter of applying that. But there are many windows that are way more complex than that, right? Way more complex because they have multiple panels and things. But at least the pop-ups, I think we can. So the detail, I think the detail, the container detail and the detail are the one that you see the most. Now, there are also some other windows like this one, for example, right? The win buddies. The win buddies, I think will be hard to fix because be centered into this thing. I think if I want the names to be in, I will have to enlarge this window, because this window has always been super small, right? Has always been super small. I mean, it's good that it's small because it doesn't occupy a lot of space. Are the water sound coming from the music? No, it's my dishwasher. There's my dishwasher in the background. I usually don't turn it on during the stream, but I forgot. I forgot. He's about 4 or 5 meters away. So group and buddies. Group and buddies. Yeah, because you can resize this, right? This is a resizable. I don't know if our technique will work on the resizable as well. I mean, I can see what happens like this, but what will happen most likely is that these backgrounds I think the first line will be slightly unless I do this, right? We can try and see. And the same for the wing group. I think they are a bit risky. Because we may risk to break this, right? We may risk to break it, my boys. Definitely I cannot use the well, in theory I can, but yeah, if I use this one, I think but if I use this one, it becomes very small, right? So maybe on this one we should use the other, even if it's stretched quite a bit. Or we create another version which is made for the vertical ones. Because if you have windows that are very vertical, right, this will suffer a bit. This will, right, it will suffer a bit. So the idea would be that this become, yeah, now my dishwasher is speaking. The idea would be that we scale this, we canvas twice. So it becomes like a vertical, right? And now we basically duplicate all this block, right? Which, by the way, is not very easy. And then we could use this one for the pure vertical windows. Hey, we have the same problem of the middle, where we have somehow to cope with a missing piece, right? But, oops, what happened? What happened? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Pretty much. Hey, there is a bit of a fuck up here, obviously. I mean, this thing is not designed to be the way it is. Risky business. Very risky business. No. We have a bit of a problem here. We have some issues for sure. We have a number of issues, my boys. No, it was all perfect. Shit. So we have a problem there that we pretty much solved. I just don't know why this is not working as expected. I think because cloning transparent pieces is never working. Exactly. Cloning transparent pieces is never working. I experienced that in the past as well. Never really going to do what you want it to do. Here it should not be too hard because here we can just basically delete this, right? I don't know what it's doing. Okay. We can basically delete that. We can. You see that you cannot clone. Is there a clone? Because basically I'm allowed to clone also the transparency, right? But it's not doing it. If I do this, it's not doing that. It's adding to the transparency. It's not clone. Well, I could in theory delete and then clone. Oh, okay, yes, that's a good idea. So if I delete completely, right? Yeah, if I delete completely and then I clone on top of that. Okay, like this it works. Okay, I see. That is the way you should do it. Because otherwise it's just adding, right? And I don't understand how to fix it. Okay. Yeah, these are very small adjustments, I know. Why this thing is going so broken? Fuck, it's going super broken. Why? Okay. Better, but now we have the problem. Now we have the same problem, but now we know the solution, right? The solution is delete, and then clone. If we want, I mean, it's not even necessary, right? I think that, but I think it would be nice if you get a bit of a... a bit of a shade there, right? So that's the idea in theory. Fuck, he copied the thingy. Yeah. It's too much. Okay, I like it this way. Do we have another cut or not? No, that was the main cut. Yeah, there is a cut here as well. There is a cat and a dog. No, there is a cat here. Well, this one I think we can just delete. Right? And no one will see it. This one is a bit more annoying. This one is a bit more annoying. Wait. This one, in theory, I don't know. In theory, we should smudge below. I don't know. Below that, I should do this, and that's it. Yeah, exactly. Done. Okay, so we also have a vertical one. Now, this vertical one may work better in situations. So let me save it because I think could be good. So this will be... we probably also need an horizontal one, but... So that is BG3. BG3. Yes. So for example, if you use it here, it should be less stretched because now it's vertical or not? Yes. Yes, it works better. It works better. I mean, it's a bit small, but I think it works better. So it's destroying the window less. Should it be the same with the wing bodies? Well, depends how much you drag it. Because if you drag it, this one will just stretch. Let's see. If I do elves 3, what does it do? Yeah, I said that the basic is very small and is very stretched, and as you, I think it will look anyway not very good. I don't have a great solution for this actually. I don't have a great solution. I think it will look, I mean, as you stretch it down, it will look wrong unless we do the window really with the tiling, right? We do the window with a 6 or whatever. 3, 6, 8 pieces. We did it, for example, in the bubbles, the speech bubbles, right? Those are done with fully tileable, scalable windows. Now the problem is what other windows we can do without destroying them. What other window can we do? For example, the the banking, the exchange. I mean, we can try. We can try. Can I rename this thing or no? Impossible. What do you mean? I cannot rename it, boys. I duplicated, I cannot rename it. This is very, 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 very strange. Why I cannot rename? Ah, because it's locked. Ah, okay. Never seen that. I think I never used it. So this one is a standard square, right? So it will be our BG2. And we will hide those two other windows. We will make this color and no tile. Yeah, I think it's better, yeah. I think it's probably better. We have the only problem is that we lost a bit of space, right? So for example, here you see that all these things, or we move them down, or they look a bit outside of the window, right? But I think it's a minor change, so I think we can. I don't know, guys. Do you think they look better or not? If you think they don't, please tell me. Please tell me. If you think they don't, you should tell me now. You should tell me now, my boys. Wait, maybe we can do a few more and then test them all together. Win banking, huh? Win banking. Win banking. Win chat. GG, win chat. Win crafting window. GG, win crafting window. Win new guild. Well, this one is easy. I don't understand exactly why this image is like that, but Now here in theory we need the opposite, right? We would need an horizontal one that we don't have, right? We don't have an horizontal one. I mean, or we just rotate the vertical. We can just rotate the vertical actually. Can we rotate here or I have to resave it? Transform angle 90. Probably. What the fuck? Well, I think Unreal is not really prepared for this. I mean, it's resizing it super weird. I don't know if I don't know if this thing will actually work. I don't know if this thing will actually work. There is a message here. I think this one is a bit risky, eh? But anyway. You made this UI completely in a real engine. Hello, Jens. Hey, welcome back. Yes, the UI is all in real, yes. I'm trying to make it nicer, you know, with this border of leaves and branches, so that is a bit nicer, because the one that we had before was very rough, right? So it's just basically a black background and that's it. And it's a bit of a pity. Why this one is a slightly different tint? No idea. This one had a slightly different color. I'm trying to see how many of the window that we have we can actually convert without too many damages, right? I'm trying to convert as much as I can. But there are some big ones, like for example the Wind Guild, right? This one will be, I think it's problematic because he has all the tabs. The tabs are basically another window. So yes, I can change the thing here, but the top will be different. It's not very nice, right? It's not very nice. I don't even know. It's this one, top fade. I think I'm trying to change the one that we use the most. Like all the ones about the guild, I think is yeah, like for example the Wind Loot, right? The Wind Loot, I think this one we can change. But also this one is divided in two pieces. The top and the bottom. And the grid power, we can try to change it. Wait, this one I think we can change. This one I think we can somehow change. I'm trying to get all the windows that we use the most, right? This one is a problem. Why? Ah, okay. I can just do this. Yeah, but you see that this one is loot selected, loot all, because this was actually separate in two pieces, right? And scroll box items, horizontal box, top fade, overlay. I think I destroyed it. Yeah, because because this one was this one was working in a stupid way. I don't even know why we are doing this, right? Why we have an overlay with an horizontal box? I think the horizontal box should just be at the same without the overlay. I think yeah, exactly. I think it should just be here. And it should just be here. So this overlay we don't really need anymore. The difference is that, yeah, these items will not be, but you know what, we can just give him a padding and GG. You can just give him a padding and it will be good enough. Who cares? 30, 20. Actually, that's a lot. Hello, Sulfrots. I'm trying to change the way our background works, but loot horizontal box. I don't understand why this horizontal box. Like this much better, but we still have a problem though. I think I need to delete this overlay to actually make it. I can always take the previous version in case. I don't understand why my scroll box is down here, right? It should not be down here. It should be above. Right, bottom. I don't understand why I have, okay, I know I have 50 top, yes. Why is this taking so much space? Exactly, 0, 0, 1 is correct, right? 0, 1, no, wait, column? No, we don't have columns. Who has columns? We don't have columns. Row span 2, wait. Row span 2, that is correct. Horizontal box is row 1, column 0, row 0, column 0, it is row 1. Okay. I don't understand why here we are specifying multiple columns, because we don't. And in terms of rows, we only have 2 rows. And the first row should be 0, yes, and the second one should be 1, exactly. But I don't understand then why now I have this thing here at the bottom and not when this horizontal box finishes, right? This is a bit strange. Because this is my horizontal box, is my row number 1. I can hide my image maybe and see what happens. Okay. Yeah, it seems that multi-column, I mean, if you have something that spans multiple columns or multiple rows, and you have a scroll box in one of those, is messing up with the logic. Is messing up with the logic, because it happened also in the previous window. It was exactly the same. So we cannot. But I would say in this one, then we can be very, very simple. We can have one column only. Let's do this. One row only. Let's have only one row. Let's have only one row. And we have this, the horizontal, and we have the scroll box actually have a top, which is all of this. So will be like probably 80 or so. Yeah, probably even more, say 90. Okay, so I think like this would be good. Now at the bottom we also need at the bottom, yeah, my scroll box really needs padding everywhere, right? Because it needs, I would say, the same padding that we have for this guy. So it's 40. So it's 40 on the left. Let's do also 40 on the right, and let's do 40 at the bottom, and then we are good. Here is probably even more, because this is, here we are using the biggest image that we have. Ah, fuck, we have the same fuck up on this one. No, no. Else UIBG. So do you think it looks better or not with this background? I think it does, right? I think it does. I think it does. I think it does. Can I copy it from the other one where I already did the work or no? I think it was this, right? I don't know if it's the same size though. No, it's not the same size. Fuck it. Okay, I have to redo it because it's not the same size at all. It's not the same size, unfortunately. That is going to look bad. Crap. Reasonable. Not fantastic, but reasonable. Okay. I asked you already 4 times if it looks better, no one answered. So I understand that probably looks shit or what? You didn't say anything. Like if you are petrified, you know, made of stone. You're like, no, please, not that skin. Please, not that skin. Oh, dead. Enjoy the silence. Okay, GM edit, GML, all the game master one, I don't care. We can see things bad. The crafting window. The crafting window would be nice. But the crafting window is a mess. Is another scrollable multi. It's like insane. It's like insanely hard to change because I mean, unless I do 3 boxes. If I do 3 boxes, maybe. Because wait, but the background is 1. If the background is 1, then it's a bit easier. If the background is 1, then it's a bit easier, my boys. Very, very easy. What is this picture? We have a picture that I don't know where it's coming from. Strange. We don't have any image left. It's this one that I'm substituting. Okay, GG. Boom. Hey, this one is a big window, right? This one is a big window. So even the one that we have reduced is still too big, right? It's still too big for this one. It's still too big, as you can see. So the border becomes very heavy. But it is bad. I think it's okay, guys. I think we can use it. I think we can use it. Now the problem is that probably the text will go over the border, right? And so or we make the window larger, or we have to make the this window is resizable, by the way. But I think I need to cut off the right. So if I have this scroll 3 box, right, this scroll 3 box cannot start here, because if it starts here, right, so this one needs, I don't know, at least a 50 or how much left, right? Well, maybe 50 is a lot, but maybe a 40. Yeah, it needs a 40 on the left, and then it needs and then this one needs a significant cut on the right as well. Right? Because otherwise it will go over. I mean, you can try 35. Why there is this that is like semi-invisible? Huh? What? It's not showing here. Mistakes were made. There are still damages here. No! There are damages and we didn't see it. Wait. I don't see the damages though. I mean, I see... No, it's a different texture, bro. What? Elves BG2. What I'm looking at? I'm looking at Elves BG2 actually. So I don't understand why this is an opacity that it should not have. That is very, 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 very strange. Also because we copied that from the original, right? So do you mean that the original has it as well? Oh yes, the original has it as well. No, we're fucked. How can we fix this? I don't think I can fix it. I mean, I could try to remove the, and then, if I remove the alpha, what? No, it's not gonna work. No. But do you think it was like this already in the original one? Yeah, I think it was actually. Yeah. It was already like this in the original texture. That's incredible. But I don't understand why here I don't see the damage. Here I don't see the damage. How it is possible? Why this texture is different? Huh? One, two, three. Bro, it's a different tech. Or is it rotated? Maybe it's rotated. I'm so confused now. Elves BG2, right? What? Well, there is a cutoff here. Yeah, which is the same cutoff there, yes. It's just less visible with no alpha. Okay. I see. And this alpha is not really damaging anything. Okay, I see. But the invisible leaf. We have an invisible leaf here, guys. You see it? There's an invisible leaf. Do we care about the invisible leaf? Well, I don't know. Maybe we do. No. Our dreams destroyed. Our dreams. You see, you cannot do this, right? We learned it already. So it's impossible to clone a transparent channel. What you can do, you can delete it, and then you can clone it again, and then it works. It's the only thing you can do. Otherwise, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't. It doesn't work. Just doesn't work. Bam, bam. Fuck is the same here as well. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. So tonight you don't want to speak with me. Okay. Tonight you don't want to speak with me. Fine. I don't know why, but you don't. But you don't want. Okay. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Now you know that this problem of the invisible leaf, we have it basically everywhere I did the copies. No! But okay, maybe we can just supersede this. I don't know, because this will take a bit of time. Okay, now the invisible leaf is gone, which is nice, but we have the same problem everywhere, right? So there is invisible leaf here, there's invisible leaf there, you know? I mean, I can copy it, but yeah, maybe the easiest is that I just do this. I just do this and I just paste it there. Ah, it's not the same scale. No! Is it the same scale here as well? Ah, here is the same scale. Wait. Yes. Think so, huh? Ah, with the problem of the fucking... with the usual problem of the thing, that you cannot copy the transparency. Fuck. We do it this way. We do it this way and it will be perfect. And no one will ever complain. Perfectly invisible. Invisible. Okay. This is what? This is BG3. Okay. Save as. No. Export as. BG3. So we fixed BG2. We fixed BG3. We didn't fix BG1, and the problem of BG1 is because he has a different sides, so there is no way we have to do again what we did here, right? So it's the only solution, where we basically redesign. We redesign the leaf, okay? Too strong. Really too strong. No, disaster. Complete disaster. Cannot do it well like I did on the other side. Anyway, it's fine, guys. It's fine. Let's move on. Let's move on. It's okay. I mean, it's kind of annoying because it doesn't have the border, but... right? It doesn't have that border at all. But if I do it like this, it's too much. No! You know what I can do? I can do clone with opacity. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Yes. 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 It worked. Okay. So now we have our leaves without a transparent one. Denki got our tongues. What do you mean? I don't know, you're not speaking. I mean, I don't know what is going on. I'm asking you if this is better or worse than the previous. No one is saying anything. I think it's better. But none of you are saying anything. I don't know why. Windows help. I mean, I think Windows help is exactly the same as the one that we did. Yeah, we can do it. We can do it because it's a full window. Uh-oh. I think Unreal Engine just went crazy. What the fuck? He went completely crazy. He went completely crazy. Completely crazy. Why it became bigger? I don't understand. Why it became bigger than this? Huh? Is the L resizable? I don't remember. Is the L resizable? This one we have to see how it looks in game because I think this one may be broken. This one may be. I don't understand why if I do this, right? It's like this. If I do 512 by 512, so the default of that is 512. The default of this one. Yeah, the problem is that this is not scaling, right? I mean, it's inside a grid panel. The grid panel is only one row, really? Has one column, one row. Yes, it does. But why? It should take the whole space, right? They should take the whole space. I don't understand why it's not taking the whole space of the grid panel and actually resizing. Because I have to do no tile. Now I understand. This part at the top will look very weird, I tell you, will look very weird. Also because the tabs are defined in another place. Ay. Drum roll. This will look bad. This we need to find a solution. Okay, let's test a few things. I don't know why it's going crazy like this. Okay, let's see some of the windows that we modified, okay? So we see how they look. What time is it? 11:20. We don't have much time left before the release. I mean, we can postpone the release, but I really would like to do it this weekend. I really would like to do it this weekend. I don't want to postpone it again. Postpone it. Not postpone it. Ah, do you want to see the bell? Look at the bell. Look at the bell. Do you like it? You can also ring it. Huh? And the bridge comes down when you ring it. Fantastic or not? You can ring it again. And by the way, there are 3 different sounds. You say that this one is different than the previous? Huh? Nice, eh? I like that. I like that. Okay, now. Yeah, you see that it's very stretched. I mean, if it's like this, it looks good. But if you make it longer, it starts to stretch super bad, right? Unfortunately, that's very annoying. This one is a bit better, but still. We should change them all we should change them all and make them tile, right? But it's kind of a lot of work. I mean, if you keep them at a reasonable size, they look okay, but if you stretch them, becomes bad. It becomes really bad. I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I like it. I mean, the one for the items I think is okay. I think the one for the items, since he has a fixed size, this one, you know, since he has a fixed size, I think is okay. By the way, why the wait. I didn't delete the because they are hidden, but they are still in the so I really need to delete them completely. Okay, I can't delete them anyway because we have them in the previous version, so I think we can delete, yes. Yeah, if I don't delete them, they will stay. They will be visible. They will be visible. So I have to, yeah, you see that here the border is visible, which is not what we want. But anyway. Wow, what a chest. Yeah, the same here. But I think these ones for the item container, The one for the item container and the, I mean, for the item detail and the container detail, I think they look nice. I think they are fine, actually. They are fine, they look nice. The problem are the windows that you can resize. Those windows actually look pretty bad. I mean, this one doesn't look particularly bad. I mean, it's fine. Again, we have the background. I have to delete all the backgrounds. No! Yeah, because now I just made them invisible, but making them invisible is not... It's not really deleting them. The crafting window. Yeah, what do we do with these freaking tabs? I think the only solution is to do the usual solution, which is we have to move this down. There's no way. Yeah, the problem is that here we have... I mean, I can do 40 from the top, right? Well, 40 is a lot. 20 from the top. Yeah, I can do 20 from the top, and then I do 20 from the top everywhere else. So I basically add 20 everywhere. I don't know why there is this empty space though. Because we wanted to leave a space, really. Because we wanted to leave a space. I don't know if we want to leave a space. I mean, we can leave 5. It goes crazy when we do that. It goes completely crazy. Crazy. I don't know. I don't know why. Okay, I have changed all of that. The inventory window. No, inventory window is too much of a mess. I cannot do it. Inventory window is too hard. I think that maybe we can do the quest window and the spells. Maybe. Maybe. Did you like the bell or not? Bling, 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 bling. Thank you. Can I exchange them for cash? What? Exchange what for cash? The bells? Okay, so the quest window. We said the quest window. The quest window. Quest window is a freaking giant thing again. It's a giant thing again. I don't know if we can. I don't know, but we will try. I don't know, but we will try. Pum pum para pum pum. Yeah, because he has a header, you see. This bastard, he has a header. And the header is outside of the normal, I don't know why. Is outside of the grid. I mean, this is a grid with, I don't know, because probably I need this to scroll. I mean, for sure there is a reason, right? For sure there is a reason why. But I don't know the exact reason, actually. I don't know. I don't know. For the ones that are resizable, I don't know if the fixed value is actually going to work. Because if it's resizable, this percentage on the side will change, right? Ay, 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 ay. Yes. Unfortunately, yes. Unfortunately, yes. I mean, we can add the padding everywhere and see what happens, right? So I can add the padding there 30, here 30. So I can add the padding wherever. Why there are additional images here? I don't know what these images are. I don't want them. I think 30 is not enough. I think it must be 40 actually. Which is insane. There's a 40-40. No, not that side. Hey, here at the top, or we leave that separate, right? But it looks pretty bad actually to have that separate. It looks pretty bad. It looks pretty bad. Looks pretty bad. Spacer. You know, what I'm thinking is that there is way more work, right? There is way more work than just what I'm doing now. So in theory, we need to redesign a bit the window with this new background, right? It's not just to say, hey, right? It's more than this. It's more than this. We can see how it looks, but I think this top part will look very bad. It will look very bad. Bro, 30 is not enough. V-box. Spacer. Where did I do the... What? I did the 40 here, right? No, but it's probably better to do it... Wait. It's probably better not to do it there, but to do it here, no? I think so. And the same for this, huh? I don't know why I didn't do it on the overlay, I don't know. Why I decided to do it. Oh, by the way, it is completely empty. What? Quest list. have to add the spacer because since it's scrollable. Interesting. I don't know how to fix this bar at the top. I have no idea. I have to redesign the window. Because this has multiple problems. First, he has tabs. And the tabs are... I mean, in theory, I could add another image. But it will never work. Right? It will never work. I mean, if I add here the elves, obviously it will look super bad. I think we need yeah, by the way, will not even work. I think we may need a wooden board at the top. I don't know if you already have a kind of a border. City border. What is this? Nee. Yeah, but we have a bit of the problem here, guys. We have a bit of a problem, unfortunately. Golden border. I mean, something like this, but better than this. $543 by 9. Yeah, that's a very, 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 very thin border, right? But if we could have a larger border that is like a wooden thing. Yeah, like that. I mean, not like that, but you know, somehow. I mean, I can create it. No, we don't have any other. We don't have any other border top. Because if we have that, I think it will be slightly better. Otherwise, it will be dark, right? It will be just this dark top with the selection. We can see how it looks, but I'm pretty sure it looks bad. I'm pretty sure it looks bad. Let me just see if I have any leftovers here. Let me see if I have any leftovers. Win body, win loot. Probably win loot. No, it's okay. And it is okay. Win bodies, win loot. Starting to be very hot in here, guys. I don't know where you are, but here in Italy start to be hot. I'm just checking them all again for hidden pictures, because actually we understood that we cannot hide a picture, because yeah, he hides only in the editor, but then he shows up. So I'm just triple checking all the assets. This one is substituted completely. Okay, should be good actually. So, do you think it's worth it to do more work on the larger windows to actually make them compatible with the new thing, or no? Your jump catch? Ah, your jump catch a star. Can you exchange it from cash? No. No. But those give you points, and with points you can redeem stuff, you know? You can redeem stuff on the stream, like effects or music or things. Understand? What I wanted to check like the crafting window, right? The crafting window I think is one of the bad ones. Do we have at least one crafting book? Ah yes, I have it in my... Yeah, for example... Yeah, you see. You see what happens, you see what happens, you see what happens. You see what happens. And this thing is not resizing properly, right? I think for all the windows that can be resized, this thing doesn't work, right? It doesn't really work. For all the windows that can be resized, it doesn't work. For all the others it does. For all the others I think it's fine. For all the others is okay, but for the resizable we really need to do the full work, right? I think this one is anyway nicer, right? So I would say that the item window and the container window, I think that we gained quality, right? We gained quality with this. We gained quality. So it's nicer than before. With the resizable, I think that we have a problem. Because, for example, for the quest, if you stretch it like this, right? I mean, the quality is not bad. The quality of the picture is not bad, right? It's pretty good. So you see that if you make it square, it looks nice. But if you make it small like this, it looks shit. So, I mean, depends a bit on you. How do you... Do you think we should keep it or not, guys? That's the question. Should we keep it or should we roll back to what it was? That's the question. I think the worst at the moment is this one. Is the it seems that this didn't really work the way we wanted it to work. I don't know why. The crafting window, right? So even if in theory we have this spacer is not really working as expected. Oh no, that is the book name. Ah, that is the book name. Top overlay. Vertical box. Why we have a vertical box with an overlay inside is beyond me, but fine. 0.1, 0.9. But this vertical box need a... Exactly. But if I do this, right, if I do this, So, Ula, you are still number one, eh? Easy. You like our icons, Jens? We have the icons, yeah, we have the icons for the channel. We do. I don't understand shit. This thing is hard because, okay, so we have a grid panel. The grid panel has two rows. The first row is evidently the vertical box. The second row, I think, is the scroll text box. Yes. Together with the vertical, yes, are these two things, right? So now the problem is that this is all relative. So there is 0.1 sides, right? So so the actual position may vary, right? So like here we have this vertical box where the first is what? The first is a scroll box. I'm super confused. Is it because 0.1 doesn't fit? Ah, okay, I think I understand now. So if I do 0.2, okay. So now that this thing is bigger, I have to do 0.2. Okay. Yeah, I want to release, and I want to release this weekend. So I'm trying to do the last fixes here and there, but every time I try to do a fix, a new idea come up, right? And I want to do more things. More. Ula is VIP. Yeah, Ula is VIP because he's always here. Ula is VIP because he always here. And because he donated $10. No, I didn't. He didn't. Someone donated $10 with his name. Can you believe it? Where are the donations? I removed it. Top right. I added it now again. There is Fannar, there is Zarre, there is Hula. You see, it's still there. Hula $10. There is Pizzik $30, Baxus $10, Contribus $1, Proxinion Gaming $10, Baxus $3, Francisco $50. Francisco, holy moly! But yeah, Hula is VIP because you know, you see the points. It's at the top of the points. Even if those points you can gamble, right? I don't know if you know, but if you say gamble, I don't know, and then a number of points, you see, I won 80 points. The gamble is 50-50, from 51 to 100. I think the inventory will be a mess, guys. I can try, but I think if we want to do the inventory, GG. Yeah, it's better now. Okay, at least now it looks decent. It looks decent if you don't resize it. If you resize it, it starts to look weird, right? Because this thing are not really... There is a percentage of the window. This thing is a percentage of the window, which I don't think is a great idea, actually. The problem is that if I make it 0, right? I could put this at 0. If I put this at 0, what happens? If I put this at 0, nothing works anymore. If I put this at 0, then this vertical box and the scroll box, I mean, the scroll goes crazy, right? So it's not working anymore, right? So I cannot do it. But I think this one looks decent. The quest look reasonable. The quest look reasonable. The spell book, I mean, we can try to do also the spell book. The spell book. The spell book, huh? You want to do? You want to do the spell book and you don't tell me. The spell book. Oh my god, it is another scrollable thing. So I think we will have the same problem. Probably. GG! You want 10 points, you say? Easy. You try to gamble 1,300, you don't have them. And then there is a more complex one, which is the bet. The bet is like a slot machine. Ah, no, it's not this. No, what is the other? The gamble and the slot. The bet is the slot machine. No, but the bet is the roulette. If you do slots and then you do 30, yes, this one is like rolling a slot machine. But this one, I tell you, is not very nice with you because is easier that you lose than easier that you win. But you can still try. And also the message is wrong. I don't know why. So there are a bit of probleminos. You know probleminos? Probleminos. The bet you have to say is the roulette, right? So you have to say bet the amount and then, for example, red or black. Or you can say a number. You can bet a number like 12, or you can bet the first 12, second 12. You know, like a roulette. Yes, like bet one black. And now the roulette is starting, so I will bet as well. I will bet on number 20. I will bet 20 on 20. And everyone else can add his bet. And then the roulette will run. And you will see the roulette running, actually. It will be on screen. Incredible technology. Incredible technology. You couldn't believe that, huh? I know. I know, but we can. I think you did it. I don't think it tells you. I don't know why, but I think you bet. I think. think it doesn't tell you. It's not very nice. It's not very nice. Uh-oh. Here we don't have a lot of space, but this one you can stretch, huh? Ah, it's running. Look at that. Look at the technology, boys. Incredible, huh? Incredible technology. What is the result? 30 red. One. Twilight got -1. Plane shift -20. No. No. You bet 320. He didn't take your bet. I don't know why. But you are lucky because you lost. So he didn't take the money, I guess. Didn't take the money. It's not resizable, so... Oh, I don't understand what I did here. I wanted the... Okay, I understand what I did. I wanted this to be as long as that. Icon way. Realm. This is a bit fucked up, huh? I don't know why way is here instead of being here, right? So that's a bit strange, actually. It's a bit fucked. Okay. Yeah, now the only question is then why... wait a second, wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. What is that image here? What is this image there? Do we still have an image somewhere or what? Corner image left. Corner image right. I mean, I can leave it, but I would like to have an opacity, which is basically nearly nothing. Then if you want to have that effect of a bit worn, it's fine, but don't destroy my page, right? Okay, like this should be better. So I think we also have the spell book now. So let's see all. So this one I don't even want to touch. This one is so complex and it's so bad, by the way. This one is not needed. This one is the inventory I don't want to change. This one we did. This one we did now. The active magic, it should stay small. One thing I wanted to do with the active magic is that I don't know why, but even if you turn off the active magic, when you disconnect and reconnect, is always on. So for example, now I have this, right? This, and the chat, right? These are the 4 windows that I have, right? I have 4 windows. So I exit, right? I reconnect. Let me just save everything so that we do also that test. I reconnect. And in theory, the layout is saving all your windows, right? And so you should see only those windows. Hallelujah. No, hallelujah. No, was hula jump. No, not just call me hula. Now I understand what you said. So if I reopen the game, right? Yeah, you see that I have exactly these 4 windows plus the active magic window. I don't know why this thing is showing anywhere always, even if you close it. And it's super annoying, So this one absolutely we need to fix. I have to understand why that window is always popping up. Because mainly for new players it's confusing. They don't understand what is it, right? So where do we have that? I will have to go soon, but let's try to see our W container. Our W container. So inside of this there is this active spell window. Yeah, exactly. It is canvas active spell. So canvas active spell. Canvas active spell, right? Is window number 31. So the question is, do we exclude this for any reason, or? Because I am fine that if you have an effect on you, it will show, right? I think it kind of makes sense. So as soon as you get an effect, it's showing. But I don't understand, it seems to be bugged, right? Even if you close it, it continuously pops up. And now, so when we load the windows, right? So there is a moment where we load the UI, right? Where we load the UI. Now, where is that? Load window layout. There it is. Load window. Load the save window layout. If it doesn't exist, save level with default. Okay. Load window layout. So I want to see if here by any reason we have a 31. No, we don't. We don't. So why that fucking window is popping up anyway? Avoid showing certain windows as startup, right? And that's fine. So we have a number of windows that we don't want to show anyway. But that particular window should show only if it's saved, right? Only if it's saved. The question is why it doesn't. Save window layout. Let me see what this thing does. Create save command, window tint, window layout. Window visible, blah blah blah. Window default, window size, window version. Window visible. Yeah, so inside of this, right? Inside of this, we should have set if the window is visible or not. Maybe because that window cannot be closed. No, but anyway. Window visible, 31. Now you see, it's like all the others, so. And this is the default, by the way. And this default gets loaded, right? So. I don't understand why. Do we have it in the log or not? Do we have it in the log? Because I'm printing a lot of stuff in the log actually when we load the windows. And I left it there because we had plenty of issues with the windows, so I left it so it should probably still be there. Or I cleaned it, because at a certain point I think I cleaned it, but wait, yeah, show window, you see, UI version is the same, canvas chat, canvas shortcut, canvas menu, so chat, shortcut, menu bar. We say visible true or visible false, right? It's telling you what is visible, what is not visible. So the chat is visible, the shortcut is visible. Yes, the chat is visible, the shortcut is visible. The menu bar, okay, this one at the top is visible. The skills, right, which is the one in the middle, is visible. The system error is visible. The group is visible. No, the group is not visible. The group, huh? Ah, yes, the group is visible. Is this? The group is visible. And nothing else, you see? So, window 31, you see? Window 31, visible, false. Probably we receive. I know. We receive from the server the effects that we have on us. And we show the window when that happens, even if there are 0 effects. And this is what we should change. I know everything now. I know everything now. Wait. This is a good fix. Active. Receive active spell, right? Receive active spell. I think that this is coming through even if it's empty. Well, that's a bit stupid though, eh? If it's empty, we should not even send it, I would say. Yeah, and it is. Force display of active spell window. Okay, I force display the active spell window if this message contains at least one, right? Because otherwise, and also the server should not send it to me if it's not containing at least one. So if he's sending me an empty list, it's kind of stupid, right? It's kind of stupid. It's very stupid. It's very stupid. Receive active spells. Ah, now we fix it. Now we fix it, then we go to bed. Now we fix it, my boys. Ah, no. This one we fix, huh? Ah, we fix it. Ah, we don't let it leave like that. Okay, receive active spells. Receive active spells, right? Receive active spells. Message. Bro. Bro, if the array is empty, said only if there are elements, right? Send only if there are elements. So if whatever, active spell number, no. If message type, no. If message name, yeah, I think it's the same. If message name num, what? Hello? Anyway, is greater than 0, right? Wait, send spells to the client. Send the visible spells to the client only if there is at least one. If there is at least one. Right? Exactly. Now we need at least one spell to see if it works, because if it doesn't work, you will never see it again. And would be a major bug. Okay, so I don't have your opinion on the UI background. Okay. You don't want to tell me. Fine. You don't want to tell me. Okay. Yeah, I didn't have a rider running, so it takes a bit to start up and do all these things. Takes quite a bit, my boys, but we can do this. Processing assemblies. We are nearly there, boys. Processing assemblies. He's thinking deeply. By the way, guys, if you want to click on follow on Twitch, that would be nice, huh? And if you want to click on subscribe on YouTube, that's nice as well. I would like to reach 900 followers. But it seems that the way to 900 is very, very slow. Okay, I think he loaded everything, so now we can finally build. Para-para-pa-pa-pam. Bam-bam-bam, bam-bam-bam. Ah, nice, 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 nice. Nice. I managed to have one scammer banned from Discord, from few Discord servers. Very, very, very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. There are a lot of, you have to be very careful on Discord, guys, because there are a lot of scammers that are contacting you for different reasons, fake reasons, like, I don't know, they want to commission work to you, or they want to find work, or, you know, and then what they try to do, they basically try to get your data, you know, your information, or even worse, like they do with me, because they know that I have a project. They try to say, oh yes, you need any work done, and I can say, oh yes, what, you're an artist? Yes, you're an artist. Give me your portfolio. And right, I see their portfolio. Maybe the portfolio is super good. Like this guy was having a portfolio that was insane, right? And I mean, really the portfolio of a professional. And so usually when he's like this, I try to test them a bit. So I asked him what was the price for a certain object, and he gave a very low price, right? And that would not be possible for someone with that portfolio. Would be impossible. And so I started to be a bit suspicious, and so I said, okay, okay, we can do it, right? So that amount of money, so start to work, and I will give you the money at the end. He said, no, I need the money up front. So usually they're always trying to get the money up front. And so what usually I do in that case is just to say, I didn't close it though, huh? Okay, let me close it and restart. Usually what I do, I say, okay, let's have a voice call, right? Let's have a voice call. Maybe not a video call, because maybe people don't want to have a video call, but at least a voice call. And usually like 99% of the scammers refuse that, because they say, oh yes, I'm a nice, you know, French girl just out of college, and I graduated on arts and science, and right? And in reality is a freaking 40-year-old man of China, right? And so he cannot really speak nor French nor English. You can just Google Translate, and that's it, right? So I think the best is to ask them a voice call. Don't forget to ask people to smash the like button. Yeah, also do that. Ah, you see, it's not appearing anymore. Fuck no, it's appearing anyway. What the hell? Okay, I think I will have to fix it another day then. Do you think that we are going through this so that the message is actually greater than 0? But I don't think so, because there are no active spells on us, right? This character has no active spells, as you can... wait. Because I have the familiar link. I have the familiar link because I have the familiar... I see. Yeah, but basically everyone will have this familiar link, right? I think we should say at least one non-permanent. Because if you have a permanent effect on you, right, you know it, right? So you don't want to have the window pop up. So I think we should say that... So I think we need to add a count. Right? And we have to say that if the remaining time... If the remaining time is if the remaining time is greater than 0, if the remaining time of this thing is greater than 0, because I don't want, yeah, right? Do you agree? Do you agree or not? So like that. So now for this character will not show even if he has a permanent spell on him, right? Yes, because we will not go through the force open. The like button is more for YouTube visibility, but PS is not seen a lot. Yeah. I mean, it's always good if you want to press like because it's helping the algorithm, right? So it's helping. So the more like we have and the more YouTube will suggest our stream to other people, right? So when we are when we go live, there are sometimes people get it as a suggested video, suggested stream, right? And so the more like your videos have, the more you are suggested. So anyway, we get a benefit. So the like is anyway good to have. It's anyway good. It's anyway good. Click whatever you can click. I mean, click everything. Come on, go and click whatever you see. Go and just click, okay? Pam pam param, pam pam param, pam param param pam. So Death Stranding 2 is out, guys. Do you realize that? Death Stranding 2 is out. I saw it. Someone was playing it. When was out? Today? 26th of June, tomorrow. Today was in pre-release, so I think that today some streamers already had it. So tomorrow Death Stranding 2. Now, I have no idea if it will be as good as the first, but I think it's hard to be as good as the first because it was really a novelty, right? But let's see. I didn't close the window, so I close it now, right? I close it now. I relog, please. Please. Well, if it doesn't work, I will just debug the number, but the logic is correct, right? So the logic should check that only if the remaining time is greater, you have any spells greater than 0 remaining time, then it will show up. No more Star Citizen. Oh my god. Star Citizen. No, I can play it, but it's a stupid game. I don't know, it's so bugged. It's so freaking bugged, my friend. It's beyond bugged. Ah, it's not showing anymore. You see that it's not showing anymore? Now, if we cast a spell, like for example, Strength, right? Strength will... you see, now it's popping up. Now it's popping up. It's lasting 300 seconds. So now, even if I close it and I restart, the spell is staying on me, right? Because we are persisting to the database every spell that is on you. Otherwise, you can cheat with like negative debuffs and stuff. So now If we restart and we have that spell on, which is a non-permanent spell, we will see the window pop up. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. Yes, even if I closed it, right? I close it here, there are 320 seconds left. Okay, fantastic, guys. I think I'm gonna go. I will ring the bell. It's time to go to bed. It's time to go to bed. It's time. Bye-bye. See you, boys, next time. Tomorrow evening, we continue. We polish, we change, we modify. Bye-bye. Remember that our game is released, by the way. I don't know if you know it, but you can go to our website, click on download now, and you can download the game for Windows, for Linux, and for Mac. You can play it now. The server is up, waiting for players. Bye.